Hey everyone, it's your girl Deanna from Deanna's Reality. I am glad that you are here to learn something or at least just watch me transition from dark hair to blonde hair. Now you're going to hear my baby in my background from time to time. I do apologize for that because she's playing. You can see here, if you've watched previous video, you'll know that I suffer from alopecia due to stress of having my third child, and I am using prescribed medication to try and fill in the hair. However, it is taking some time, and that's fine. Now, I usually wear wigs, but I don't want to wear a wig all the time. So I realize if I blonde my hair, then it actually blends and it doesn't seem bad at all, or you don't even see it, matter of fact. So what I'm doing here is taking my what do you call it? You know what you call it. Yes, I'm cutting my hair down, my clipper. I'm cutting my hair down. Some part grow thicker and longer than some of the parts, so I try to blend it in as much as I can. I did speed up that video so you wouldn't see how long it took, but it took like 10 minutes or so to try and blend it. I removed some from the front, some from the two sides, and a little from the back, where you can actually see the visible big bald spots for the alopecia. And once that was done, I did take my bowl, and I am using Kaleido colors, powder. It's a blue powder. And then I'm using 40% developer. I took about 2 scoops or 2.5, as I'm showing you right there. Because I did not believe 2 alone would do, because my head is a little big. So I took 2.5. Yes, that's correct. And then to tell you the exact amount of developer I use, I would be lying, because I just average. I just I mix, I throw a little more until it becomes not runny, but not too thick, in between. A smooth, clear texture that will not run once I put it on my head. Now I'm using 40% developer because it is strong, and I know from past experience I wouldn't have to go in twice to get the color or the desired color that I want. I'm not going for a platinum this time. I know when it's platinum, then I go at least 3 times to lighten the shade, not on the same day. But if you watch my previous video, which I'll try to tag on here, you'll see how I went to platinum. But again, this video is just me going from dark to blonde, a yellowish brassy kind of blonde, and that's exactly what I wanted, because it suits my complexion, and it's not like yellow. On camera it may look a little yellow, but in person it's not. So you'll see that I am mixing until it becomes very consistently smooth and good enough for me to use. That took me about less than 5 minutes. It is strong, so I would suggest if you have kids, don't have your kids around. If your skin may have allergic reaction to chemicals that are strong, please wear gloves. You can go ahead and wear a mask if you're going to do this. Everyone is different. I should have worn a mask because I am breastfeeding, but I just didn't. I don't know why. But you will see me mixing. And then I'm going to be quiet, and then I'll show you how I do the application. Around the nape of my head and the back of my neck. This is important because remember, the bleach is very strong, and I am using 40% developer, which is really, really strong, and that can actually burn your skin. So you don't want to get a burn mark. You don't want to get nothing like that, especially on your face. We got to take care of ourselves. So yes, I did make sure that I base around the nape of my head. And you're going to see that I did wear a glove in order to do the application, just in case, I have to touch it. I have to go in with my fingers. We want to be able to protect our hands. Our hands are important and you want to protect that, right? Now, after putting my gloves, yeah, we're ready. We're definitely ready. Now, I'm going to start with the front of my head. Usually, you would want to start with the back and work your way up. But honestly, because I know myself, the front of my head takes longer to bleach. That's why sometimes when I dye my hair, I would have like the front darker than the back. And to prevent that, I started with the front first because I know that's a little more difficult than the rest of my hair. And you can already see that I'm making a mess. So this is why gloves, all kind of protective gears are important. And wear an old shirt just in case it pitch. You don't want your shirt to have bleach. That's what I'm doing. I wore a old shirt. And make sure you get around your ears, like move your ears, get to the back of your ears. It is important to get all around your hairline because we do not want to bleach and you come out with some of your hair is dark and some is light. We want to do this even as possible. And you're going to want to work quickly because remember when the bleach sits, as soon as it sits on your hair, it begins to break down. So you're going to work as quickly as possible to get that on. My application process probably take 5 minutes altogether. And I did leave it on for an additional 20 minutes with a shower cap. You're going to see that. And I also went through the comb to speed up the process. I use a mirror to do the back because, of course, we cannot see the back of our head without a mirror. Yeah, I really wanted to go in. I really wanted to get the scalp. I didn't want just the top to be dark and the bottom. I didn't want the top to be light and then the bottom is dark. That would not be a cute look for me. And then I'll have to go back in with bleach. So in order to prevent that, I really went in. I put all of that bleach on my head. I went in with a comb, as I said, just in order. Yeah, it's burning my eyes a little bit. It's really strong. Just in order for me to make sure that that I got everything. It is strong, I'm telling you. And because it's summer, even though I have the AC on, the heat in the bathroom and everything, it is, really pulling. But yeah, I'm going to be quiet, let you watch the process as we go through it. And remember to take notes and so forth. And if you have any questions, please ask below. If you have any comments or suggestions, you can go ahead and do so. If you are new to my videos, please go ahead and subscribe and like my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry. Hope you enjoy. Not pass the comb through it. If your hair is thin, you shouldn't even be bleaching it in the first place. However, if you are bleaching it, do not pass the comb through it because this can definitely damage your hair. I have stubborn, thick hair, even though I have alopecia. My hair growth is very, very coarse, and therefore I can go ahead and do this. I did put on a plastic cap. And as I said, I left it for 20 minutes. And when I took it off, the color is already dear. And we're definitely ready to rinse and go ahead and do our next step, which includes me using neutralizing shampoo. Why I chose to use neutralizing shampoo is to stop the process. It's like relaxing your hair. It's chemicals, so you want to stop the process, you know. So I rinsed it out with water, and then I used a neutralizing shampoo. Then I went ahead and used the color, the Shimmering Light purple shampoo to bring out the color. Now you can do it vice versa, but I choose to do one over the other, which is fine. I'm not a cosmetologist. I am just doing this because it works for me, and everyone is different. So this is the way I am doing it, and this is what works for me. Now, side note, be careful. The water got into my eye and it was burning my eyes because I put shampoo and then the water was running. I am a hot mess, but let's not think about that right now. Let's just focus on the results. So you're going to scrub that shampoo really well in your scalp. We want to stop the process. Even though you finish bleaching your hair, you really don't want the bleach to still be working because it got into your scalp and it is chemicals, as I said. And we want to make sure we wash that out really, really well. So I'm going to rinse that by the sink. You can see it is looking a little yellow. That is why we go in with the purple shampoo from Shimmering Light to lighten your hair, you know. And you see how it's blended cute? I mean, who can tell that I have alopecia right now? It is blended really cute, really well, and it lifts my complexion, and that's why I absolutely love it. Yeah, let me stop babbling now. Again, enjoy the video. Subscribe, like, share with friends and family. Let me know what you think. I do appreciate it. I am a new YouTuber and I am keeping at this. I'm trying my best to upload videos as often as I can, given the fact that I do have kids and it is a little difficult. But keynote to anyone who's watching, and if you're just getting started as I am, don't give up. Do your best. It's better than not doing anything at all. And I hope this is an inspiration to you.